And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Pippen is out there with Clarkson. And it's Filipowski in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, DA. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Dixon.
A nice shot by Dixon.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jazz trail by 19. And here's Clarkson. He's got 13. Over Dixon. Second shot opportunity. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 15 points.
Well, this is what they want from Jordan Clarkson. He's in the flow offensively, and so they continue to make sure he's touching the ball.
A nice shot by Dixon.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Clarkson outside. He kicks it to Collins. Passes it to Filipowski. Lobbed up there for Collins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A second chance effort. And it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, as tough as they come, competing on the backboards. Nice second chance opportunity.
Clarkson passes to Filipowski. Back to Clarkson. Here's Filipowski. Count it. Good. 10 points for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the basket is good.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
So it's Utah now. And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Let's do it, everybody. Who wants a free t-shirt?
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Clarkson outside. Curry against Pippen. Collins kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Post. Post has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A moment for an injury report. Right now, an update on Podziemski from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
All right, Dick. Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
For Golden State.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Jazz trail by 21.
2 minutes.
Dishes it to George.
In the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. To the inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Here's Dixon. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Pass to Dixon. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Nobody near George. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Here's Dixon. He's got 44. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dixon's got 46 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And the Jazz with possession here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collier. He's got 8. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Butler out there with Payton. Then there's Moody. Then there's Dixon. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. Here's Springer. Outside Williams. Fires away from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now Williams. Here's Springer. The pass to Williams. Warriors with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking
Assisted by
Well, a little show
Dixon.
and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Springer. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Pass to Mark. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Springer. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Hields checked in for Golden State. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Golden State foul. 20. Hield. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one
Team
drops.
foul. Substitution
Utah ends
on
up
the court.
going with the new group. Butler against Clarkson. Pass to Dixon. And
Dixon.
good, he hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pippen feeling it out a bit to the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Dixon. Shoots over Collier. Moody the pass to Dixon. Here's Post. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Pippen. It's deflected. Here's Dixon. Launches a three. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hield subbed in for Moses Moody. Utah with the ball. Knocked loose. And it's the Warriors on the break. One-on-one fast break. Here's Sensible. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the pass to Dixon. There's the three. The rebound by Collier.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Good D by Payton.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Dixon. Sinks the three-pointer.
For free.
Dixon's got 55.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass to Filipowski. Outside Pippen. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Markkanen down low. Covered by Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen that right there. Puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
Here's Dixon. And that one drops. Dixon's got 57 points.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
2 minutes.
It's Pippen with the drive.
2 minutes.
Can't hit from in close. The Warriors shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Here's Dixon, and the rejection by Pippen. And they recover it. Here's Dixon. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Sensible. Utah shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Passes it to Collier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collier's got 6 points in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smooth.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Now here's Pippen. He's covered by Dixon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collier, covered by Hield.
Wow, just an excellent defensive effort from Buddy Hield. Understanding I've got to contest here, and he does.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dixon's shot is off. So it's the Jazz now. Pass to Collier. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
Isaiah Collier.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dixon. see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.